The New York Giants just got a massive gift from their NFC East rival. Let's talk about it. My name is Paul, and this is Big Apple Sports. Tune in daily for news, insights, analysis. If you are a Giants football fan, this is the channel for you, so don't miss out. Take just a quick second, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I got a lot more Giants content coming, so don't miss out. Now, let's talk some Commanders. If you haven't looked at the Giants' schedule, that is their Week 1 opponent. And while we're hearing so many positive things about Jackson Dart and the pass rush and Giants football in general, the same can't be said for the Washington Commanders. If you haven't been following the Terry McLaurin holdout, he is ready for a new deal. I think the Commanders are like, hey, you really had one amazing season and the rest of your career was just like solid, so I don't know if we really want to pay you for that one season. We'd like to see you do it again, and then maybe we'll pay you. But Scary Terry's like, nope, I need my paycheck now, my big payday, and I'm not going to play until you pay me. So Cliff Kingsbury was asked about it today, and he came out and was asked what he would like to see from his receivers, and he said, time on task together on the grass is really the only way you can continue to build, which is a direct shot at Terry McLaurin. One of their other receivers, Noah Brown, has been struggling with injury. So I think Cliff Kingsbury is obviously just growing frustrated with his receiving corps. And yes, maybe he was talking a little bit about Noah Brown's injury, but that was also a straight-up shot at Terry McLaurin saying, like, look, we're not going to be a cohesive unit unless we actually get to practice together, and we haven't been able to do that. And it's interesting. I think September 7th is the first regular season game. We're under a month. I think that 3 weeks from Sunday, it's coming quick. And truthfully, I don't think Terry McLaurin's going to miss games. They're going to figure out either they're going to pay him or he's just going to agree to play without the new contract. I do think he's going to play. But this still is important practice time. It's still time where you're supposed to be getting into football shape. You're supposed to be catching passes and continuing to build your rapport with your quarterback. And they're missing out on that. And it's... historically, these holdouts, the player generally ends up playing, but it takes them a couple weeks to get back into the flow of things. And a lot of times you see a worse performance week 1, which, of course, is against the New York Giants. So that could be huge. Elsewhere in Commander land, they're out here working veteran offensive tackles. Thinking about bringing someone in to sign them because they're really struggling with injury. Laramie Tunsil is really the one guy on their line where they're like, this guy's a star, we know he's going to be good. And he has struggled with a groin injury. It sounds like it's not that serious, but a lot of times these soft tissue injuries just linger. And you think you're done with them, and then next thing you know, you go hard on a rep and you tweak it again, and it's going to be something the Commanders probably have to monitor all season. You don't mess with groins, hamstrings, all other soft tissue injuries. They are very easy to aggravate. And then elsewhere on the line, you got Brandon Coleman has missed some time. Sam Cosmi's still coming back from his ACL tear last year. They might be starting a rookie at right tackle. Either that or they'll be starting Andrew Wiley, who's really not super impressive. And this is huge for the Giants because I don't know if you've been following the Giants preseason and joint practices with the Jets at all, but their D-line is a menace. Kayvon Thibodeau was asked to give an assessment of Justin Fields this week after joint practices, and he was just like, dude, I don't even know that I can give you an analysis on him as a quarterback because all he was doing was running for his life. And, Justin Fields is no stranger for that. Spent a lot of his career with the Bears, that's exactly what he did. Some of it's his fault, but everything I heard from joint practices with the Jets is that the New York Giants defensive line absolutely annihilated them. It sounds like Brian Burns specifically just tore it up and is looking like he is going to have a monster year this year. And that is just got to be putting the fear of God in Jaden Daniels. Like, he's sitting here going through training camp, like his linemen are dropping like flies. They're bringing in new guys. He doesn't even know who's going to be starting. Even if all these guys get healthy by week 1, they're still, like, offensive lines need time to work together. Like, there's so many different minute details that offensive linemen have to deal with, and that, like, you have to get into a flow and a rhythm with your guys. Even if the 5 guys they want to play are all healthy week 1, this time that they missed being together is going to matter. And same thing with Terry McLaurin. Like, we're at the point where even if it's a full-strength Commander team, they're not going to be playing their best football week 1. They've missed too much time. They haven't been able to gel the way that the coaches would have wanted to. It's going to take them a couple weeks to get going, and that is beautiful for the New York Giants because, as you can see, they play the Commanders on the road week 1. How incredible would it be to go to Washington and take the W week 1, shock the world? And I really think they can do it. Giants fans, I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think they can beat the Commanders week 1? I think at a minimum, they're going to put some hurt on Jaden Daniels and make him run for his life, same as they did to Justin Fields. But I really think they can win that game because, the other thing with the Commanders is they don't have that great of a defense. It's solid. Dan Quinn's a good coach. But I think the Giants' offense is going to be a lot better this year. Their O-line is so much deeper. Malik Neighbors, Wan'Dale Robinson has had a really good preseason. Then you got, obviously, Russell Wilson is going to be a huge upgrade on Daniel Jones. Like, if they can just put up 20 to 24 points, which I think is very doable against a middle-of-the-road Commanders defense, like, I don't think the Giants are giving up 20 points, even to Jaden Daniels week 1. Not with this pass rush and not with all the different struggles that the Commanders have right now. So I like the Giants to come in week 1, shock the world, take the upset. Let me hear from you, Giants fans. What do you think? Who's your favorite guy you've been watching in the preseason? Hit me up in the comments. And then just don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on your way out. It does me a huge solid, and you don't want to miss on all of the great Giants content that I have coming.